and welcome to the youngest CA in the world.
Thanks a lot, Priya. It's a pleasure to be here.
Nandini, it's a pleasure to have you on our show and welcome to Dubai. Is
Thank
Dubai
you.
treating you well?
Yeah, but it's very hot.
Aren't you liking it better than the rains in Mumbai?
No, I think I like the rains more. At least I can step out.
Okay, all right. But I'm sure you're still going around and seeing the beautiful places Dubai has to offer.
Yeah.
But we're going to be talking about your journey of becoming a CA and life before that. So let me take you back, but it must not be very, very long ago. Tell me, at what moment did you realize that you wanted to become a CA and what got you into it?
It's not a three-idiot kind of story. It's a dream which my mother saw for me and my brother. She decided that we should become CA. And the reason was very simple. I come from a very small town called Morena, Madhya Pradesh. It's near Gwalior. And she thought for CAs, they can do anything on their own. They can have their own practice. We can stay closer to her. And these were two simple reasons that she wanted us to become CA. And we thought that if it's her dream, that would be our dream. And we were not keen about becoming doctor or engineers, so it was a very simple choice for us.
I mean, that's okay. Like, parents always want their children to pursue a certain dream that they have.
Right.
And very often children do tend to do that. But, when you are young, when you're in school, you are so pressurized and stressed with exams and there's so much to study and to do. And at a time when children of your age must be really stressed and not knowing what to do in life, how did you really bring about that focus and decide that this is what I want to do and this is where I need to put my entire focus?
So when I decided that, okay, I'm going to do CA, so after 10th, I took commerce plus math.
Okay.
So then the choice was simple. These are the subjects I'm going to read.
And you were good at it?
Yeah, I was good at it.
Okay.
So commerce is a new subject which comes after 10th, but maths is something you study throughout.
Yeah.
So I was good at that. I started enjoying everything that I was reading, be it economics, business studies, and of course maths was there.
Yeah.
And then I thought, oh wow, this is so interesting. And I also studied about the opportunities that exist after becoming CA.
Yeah.
Which is massive.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, this is something I want to do. And it became my life. When I was talking to someone, when I was thinking about something, CA was always in my thoughts. It might sound very lame, but when 6 months before exams, even when I used to take shower, I would be revising what I was reading about any of the subjects in CA. So it's it was just deep inside me. And yeah, that became my passion, my love at that point of time.
Yeah, but great to see how you started off. Tell me, what was the biggest sacrifice you think you made during your CA journey?
So I think sacrifice would be not having a college life, and I think this is one sacrifice which a lot of CAs goes through. And for me, it was there because, as I told you, I come from a very small town, and it was a thinking that if you want to become a CA, you have no college life. But when I shifted to Delhi in 2018, I got to know that there are people who have done proper 3-year colleges and then they're doing articleship.
Oh.
So it was like a big shock to me that, at that point of time, I could have also done college and could have also managed doing CA. But in hindsight, when in 2021 I became CA at the age of 19 and I got all of this, recognition, I think it was compensated.
Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, you got to that point earlier than many other individuals, and you were here at 19, becoming the youngest CA and entering the Guinness Book of World Records. What did that recognition mean to you?
It changed my life. The moment I became CA, that too with All India Rank 1 and being the youngest female CA, I got a lot of recognition. It opened up a lot of opportunities for me. From being a person who was known to just 20 people out there, and now suddenly you are known to lakhs of people, millions of people. So it gave me recognition, it opened up a lot of opportunities. I can put my CV anywhere and it would be picked up. I can get interviews, like I can be interviewed anywhere, I can talk to people and people would reply to me.
Yeah.
So it opened up a plethora of opportunities for me.
I'm sure. But take us through your whole prep for all the different exams, different levels that you did, because you know, someone so young doing it, and like I said, one important thing that is always missing in children when they are studying for the exam normally in school is focus.
That's
and
right.
concentration. So how did that, how did you bring yourself back? How did you manage the stress? How did you manage your stress? How did you balance it out with other commitments that you had? How did family help you in all of this?
Yeah, so I think throughout my schooling, I've been a very focused student, and that motivation to focus came from the end point, the goal I wanted to achieve. So like my mother always told me that you should target becoming an independent woman in your life, and for that you need to prove yourself, you need to achieve something so that you are financially independent, you are emotionally independent, and for that I was very clear that I need to get out of this small town. Nothing against it, but the thing is, when you come from a small town, you don't have a lot of opportunities there, and you have to step out to step up in life.
Yeah.
And for me, I am not someone who is good at sports, dance or etc. So study was the only medium for me to do it. So I thought, okay, I'll completely dedicate myself to this. And the bigger part of this was my brother. We have always studied together from 2nd standard.
Yeah.
So you know, when siblings are together, they are there to stop each other from getting distracted.
Yeah.
And when you both are ambitious.
Yeah.
So whenever someone would get distracted, the other person
would bring them back.
like, why are you not studying? And then maybe let's say your sibling got like 20 out of 20 and you got 15. You are gonna hear from you will hear from your parents.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did you get 15?
Yeah.
And it would create a pressure, but it's a healthy pressure.
Yeah.
And similarly, I think the biggest distraction nowadays is social media. So whenever we had our exams, it was a rule, we'll delete everything which is related to social media.
Okay.
So we had no Instagram, no Facebook, nothing in our
You
phone.
would deactivate all your accounts.
Exactly. There was only Telegram, because Telegram we used to use for like some study groups, etc.
Yeah.
And I think since we both studied together throughout, we had ourselves to solve our doubts. Okay, I studied this today. Did you understand? I didn't understand.
Yeah.
So I don't need to call my friend. And when you call a friend, you also do gossip and other.
Yeah.
You'll talk about other things. But when you are at home, you are just so focused. You will just solve all your doubts, and it's
Yeah.
fun to study with a sibling.
Yeah.
I think that played a very important role in my life.
So, Nandini, you're a record-holding CA, but tell me, is there something that's totally unexpected of you by people? Any quirky habit, hobby, or talent that you have?
Okay. I don't know if there is anything unexpected. Maybe people might think that I would be the nerd person, but when I'm not studying, when I'm not working, I think I'm a very fun person. I love to go out, I love to explore, I love to watch movies, and I like to party if I am with the right set of people.
Yeah.
So I think this is one thing that people might not expect from me.
Right. Okay, tell me, do you think the world underestimates the Gen Z and their potential?
I don't think they underestimate, but it's difficult for them to understand the vision of Gen Zs, and I don't know if it's justified or not. So for example, I've seen people around me in my past organization, current organization, people think that Gen Zs want early success. For them, there is no place for ordinary people out there, and they get under a lot of pressure if they are not getting success at an early age. People also think that for Gen Zs, everything becomes boring so easily. So let's say if they are working on something for 2 years, they get bored. They switch on to something else.
Yeah. So
This is true. This is true as well.
Okay.
But I think this is another, I would say, there's a positive also, because this leads to innovation. They think that, oh, I'm bored with this, maybe let me find out something else.
Yeah.
But for older people, they think that, oh, we can't rely on Gen Z.
Yeah.
Because we are working with them today. After 2 years, they'll come back and say, oh, I'm bored with this and I'm just going.
Yeah.
Which is unlike the past generation.
Yeah. But tell me, if you had to give out an advice to the ambitious people out there who are pursuing CA or maybe anything else which is tough, any tough exams that they want to clear, what would be an advice for them?
Set a goal, what you want out of it. So when I was doing CA, I didn't think about rank as the first thing, but for me it was I want to get 100%. I will put my best and make it your life. Just live it, just breathe it, just make it your love, love of your life.
Yeah.
Whatever you are doing. And I think in professional life, have a have a bigger level picture. Like, you should know what would be the impact of what you are doing. Because eventually, if you are not impacting anyone, you will not feel satisfied at the end of the day.
Right. So what was that impact in your mind when you started out?
So as I mentioned, I come from a small town, and
Yeah.
people usually don't appreciate taking commerce plus maths.
Yeah.
For them, it's for someone who has got average marks.
Yeah.
But I was not someone who got average marks. I would have easily taken science,
Yeah.
maths, etc. So I took that. In my hometown, people usually don't appreciate sending their daughters for studying because they have a lot of reservations. But after seeing me when I got a rank, people have changed their mindset.
Yeah.
And I feel very positive about it, that at least I have been able to change something in my hometown, and people are sending their daughters as well for studying, and it makes me feel happy every day.
I think you've made an impact not just in your own life, but
Yeah.
for many lives out there, especially in the town that you come from.
And also to prove the point that your starting point doesn't determine your destination.
Correct.
I don't come from a very privileged family, but if I can make from Morena to Delhi to Mumbai and to Dubai now,
Yeah.
then of course anyone who is watching this can also do it.
Absolutely. Nandini, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. You have a long way ahead of you. I know you will not stop at this. You will keep on getting more and more successful, and we wish you all the very best for it.
Thanks a lot. It was lovely talking to you, and all the best for everything you do.